Good afternoon, everyone. Today we shall be looking at some IJMB past questions in chemistry. So sit back, get your writing material. We shall be right back. All right, question 1 says, which of the following elements exhibit variable oxidation states and form colored compound? Any element that will exhibit variable oxidation state and color compound must be a transition element. So sodium, calcium, C, iron, and D, argon. The correct answer is iron. Iron will form iron 2, iron 3 as a transition element. Question 2. What volume of 0.5 molar sodium hydroxide is required to neutralize 25 cm³ of 0.1 molar HCl? With this, we have to write equation of reaction. We have HCl reacting with sodium hydroxide. It's going to be a neutralization reaction where we have sodium chloride as a source and water. So the equation is balanced. So the mole ratio becomes 1/1 equals CAVA. That's the concentration of the acid, volume of the acid, concentration of the base, volume of the base. So having given us the concentration of the base, we are required to find the volume of the base. So VB as subject of the formula CAVA over CB. When we substitute this value, we have 0.5 molar concentration of the acid 0.1 times volume of the acid 25 over CB, which is the concentration of the base 0.5. So this gives us 2.5 over 0.5. So dividing this gives us 5.0 cm³. So the correct answer is A, 5.0 cm³. Question 3 rather. The rate of chemical reaction increases with temperature because A, activation energy increases, B, more reactants are formed, C, molecular coalition are reduced. Let's see option D. The molecules have energy which is greater than the activation energy. The correct answer is D. The molecule, when the temperature is increased, you have more molecules to increase, thereby giving rise to increase in activation energy. The correct answer is D. Question 4. Which orbital has the highest energy in the following? 3D, 4s, 4p, and 4d. Of course, 4p has the highest energy. The correct answer is C, 4p. Question 5. Which compound undergoes addition polymerization? Addition reaction is a characteristic of unsaturated hydrocarbon. So any of them that is, you see, A, ethene, B, ethanol, C, acetic acid, and D, glucose. The correct answer is A, ethene. Ethene will undergo polymerization reaction to give polyethylene, Question 6. A compound has empirical formula CH and molecular mass of 78. Therefore, its molecular formula will likely be, so with this, I have to make some little calculation, The empirical formula equals molecular formula. So going by this equation, we have CHN equals 78. Therefore, 12 plus 1 bracket n equals 78. This is 13, n equals 78. N therefore gives us 78 over 13, which is 70 over 13. That gives us 6. So therefore, the formula becomes 66 H6, which is benzene. So let's see the options from the above. We have A, C3H3, C4H4, C, C6H6. The correct answer is benzene, C6H6. Question 7. What is the oxidation number of nitrogen in HNO3? This is very simple, but we can always show our working. HNO3 is referred to as triazonitrate 5 acid. So you equate the oxidation number to be 0. So because nitrogen is in question here, so let's make it X. The oxidation number of this is 1. The oxidation number of this is 2. So therefore 1 plus X minus 2 times 3 equals 0. 1 plus X minus 6 equals 0. X therefore is going to be 6 minus 1. So X equals 5. So the oxidation number of nitrogen here is 5 plus 5. A plus 3, B plus 5, C plus 1, D minus 6. So the correct answer is B. All right, question 8 says, which of the following gases will diffuse fastest? You know, diffusion is related to the molar mass of a gas. So the rate of diffusion is directly proportional to the mass. So let's see which of the gas is the smallest. A, oxygen, B, nitrogen, C, hydrogen, and D, carbon dioxide. The correct answer is hydrogen. Hydrogen being the first element and is the lightest. Question 9. The first ionization energy increases across a period due to A, increase in atomic radius, no. Decrease in nuclear charges, no. Increase in nuclear charges, then decrease in shielding. The correct answer is increase in nuclear charges, which is C. Question 10. The acid used in the preparation of soap is hydrochloric acid, B, nitric acid, C, sulfuric acid, D, stearic acid. The first three are inorganic acid. Inorganic acid are not used in preparation of soap, but rather we use stearic acid, which is the only organic acid. And stearic acid can be gotten from our vegetable oil. So the correct answer is D. Question 11. Which of the following is least likely to form hydrogen bond? Which of the following compound is least likely to form hydrogen bond? A, ammonia. Ammonia will form hydrogen bond. B, hydrogen fluoride. C, water. Then D, methane. Methane. The correct answer is methane, CH4. CH4 is least likely to form hydrogen bond. All right. Question 12. Which salt is formed from a strong acid and a weak base? A, ammonium chloride. B, sodium chloride. C, potassium nitrate. And D, calcium sulfate. The correct answer is ammonium chloride. You know, ammonium hydroxide with HCl. HCl is a strong acid. Ammonium hydroxide is a weak base. So by the time they combine, you form a salt, ammonium chloride. Question 13. The number of electrons in 1 mole of a substance is A, 6.02 times 10 raised to the power 23, 3.01 times 10 raised to the power 23, 1 times 10 raised to the power 23, 12.04 times 10 raised to the power 20. The correct answer is A, 6.02 times 10. We call it Avogadro constant. Question 14. The hybridization of carbon in ethyne is A, sp, B, sp2, C, sp3, then D, dsp3. The correct answer is sp. There's nothing like dsp3. Question 15. A catalyst increases the rate of reaction by A, increasing the enthalpy change, no, increasing the activation energy, providing an alternative reaction path, then D, decreasing the product stability. The correct answer is providing an alternative route for the reaction path. Correct answer is C. Question 16. Which of these is not an aliphatic? Which of these is not an aliphatic? When we say aliphatic hydrocarbon, they are straight carbon chain. A, methane, B, benzene, C, ethane, then D, propane. The correct answer is B, benzene. Benzene is a ring carbon chain. It's called aromatic. So it is the only odd among them. 17. Which reagent can distinguish between aldehyde and ketone? A, HCl, B, sodium hydroxide, C, toluene reagent, then B, bromine water. The correct answer is toluene agent. Toluene reagent will react with aldehyde to give a silver mirror image. Silver mirror reaction, while ketone will not. Question 18. Which of the following has the lowest pH? pH is defined as potency of hydrogen. So any acid here will show the lowest pH. Sodium hydroxide is a base. HCl is an acid. Ammonium hydroxide is a base. Then ethanoic acid is an acid. So which of these has the lowest pH? The correct answer is D, which is a weak acid, ethanoic acid. A weak acid at the same time referred to as an organic acid. All right. Question 19. An electrolyte is a substance that A, reacts with an acid, B, form a precipitate, C, conduct electricity when molten or in solution, then D, burns in air. The correct answer is C. An electrolyte will always conduct electricity either in molten or in solution. Question 20. Which is not a characteristic of transition metal? We see we have transition element having the following characteristics except A, they are colored ions, they are catalytic in reaction, they form a catalytic reaction or they catalyze reaction. C, variable valency, then D, high reactivity like alkali metal. The correct answer is D. This is not a characteristic of a transition element. But the following three, A, B, C, they are all characteristics of transition elements. So the option there is D, high reactivities. Question 21. Which of the following is amphoteric? Amphoteric agent or oxide, they are reagent or compound that can react with both acid and base. A, sodium hydroxide, B, aluminum hydroxide, C, H2SO4, that's the tetraoxosulfuric acid, then D, copper 2 oxide. The correct answer is B, aluminum hydroxide. Aluminum and zinc hydroxide are all amphoteric oxide. Question 22. The number of isomers of C4H10, which is butane, is A, 2, B, 3 isomers, C, 4 isomers, D, 5 isomers. Don't forget methane or butane is C4H10, meaning 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. These are hydrogen bond. So this is a long chain, straight chain butane. We can have one of the isomer to be C, C, C. Then another isomer C, C, C. These are the possible isomers. There is no other. These are the possible two isomers of butane. Question 23 says the bond angle in methane, that is CH4, is approximately, methane is tetravalent, bonded with 4 hydrogen. So this angle, the bond angle, this is called the bond angle, is approximately 109.5, 120, 105, 104.5, then 180. The correct answer is A, approximately 109. Correct answer is A. 24. Which of the following compound does not show geometric isomerism? A, but2-ene. When we say geometric isomerism, they are usually compound of ethane or compound of unsaturated hydrocarbon, such as ethane. A, but2-ene, 1,2-dichloroethene, C, propene, and D, pent2-ene. So you can see from this option, the only odd among them is C. So the correct answer is propene. Propene, correct answer. Okay, question 25. The pH of 0.01 molar HCl solution is, pH has an expression negative logarithm of hydrogen ion concentration to base 10. So in this case, we've been given the concentration of the acid to be 0.01, which is equivalent to 1 times 10 raised to power minus 2. So in this case, pH equals negative log of to base 10, 1 times 10 raised to power minus 2. This gives us negative log 10, 1 plus, minus 2 log minus 10, 10. So this gives us negative log 1 gives us 0 plus minus times minus, this gives us 2 times 1. So this gives us 2 as the final answer. Therefore, pH of the solution is 2. A, 1, B, 2, C, 3. The correct answer is B. Question 26. Which of these is used as a drying agent for gases? A, sodium hydroxide, B, concentrated H2SO4, C, calcium carbonate, D, potassium nitrate. The correct answer is B, concentrated H2SO4, used as drying agent in laboratory. Question 27. A gas occupies 500 cm3 at 300 Kelvin. What would be its volume at 600 Kelvin at constant pressure? This is Charles' law. Charles' law has the expression V1 over T1, V2 over T2. So we've been given the initial volume to be 500, which is 500 as V1. The initial temperature 300, then the final temperature, we are to calculate V2, which is the volume, then 600 at constant pressure. So in this case, making V2 the subject of the formula, we have 500 times 600 over 300. Right? So this cancels this. We have this 3 cancel, 3 here, 2. So this gives us 1000 cm3 as V2. So where is the option? A, 1000 cm3. B, 750, 250, 600. The correct answer is A, 1000 cm3. Question 28. Which of these oxide is acidic? Sodium hydroxide, carbon 4 oxide, calcium oxide, and magnesium oxide. You know, acidic oxide are usually oxide or non-metal. So the only non-metal here is carbon 4 oxide. All right. Question 29. What is the product of a complete combustion of ethanol? Ethanol will react. Ethanol is a straightforward answer. Ethanol reacts with oxygen or burning air to give you A, CH4 and CO, carbon 4 oxide and H2O, carbon monoxide, that's C, and hydrogen. D, carbon and hydrogen. You know, one characteristic of organic compound is that when they combine, undergo complete combustion, they give you carbon dioxide and water. So the correct answer is B. Question 30. The rate of diffusion of a gas is inversely proportional to its A, density of the gas, B, volume of the gas, C, molar mass of the gas, and D, pressure of the gas. The correct answer is molar mass of the gas. The rate of diffusion is inversely. The higher the molar mass, the lower the rate of diffusion. The lower the molar mass, the higher the diffusion. Okay, question 31. What is the oxidation state of chromium in K2Cr2O7? You know, K2Cr2O7. You know, you equate it to 0. The oxidation state of this total compound is 0. So potassium, we're looking for the oxidation state of the base is X, and potassium has +1. Oxygen has -2. So in this case, we have 1 times 2 for potassium. This is X, 2X, plus oxygen is -2 times 7. Everything equals 0. So in this case, we have 2 plus 2X minus 14 equals 0. Bringing like terms together, we have 2x equals 14. 14 minus 2. 2x equals 12. Then x. Divide both sides by x. X equals 12 minus 2, which is 6. So the correct answer is A, 6 plus 6, B plus 3 plus 2, and plus 7. The correct answer is A. The oxidation number of chromium is A. 32. The correct order of acidity is, that is, the increasing order of acidity is A, from ethanoic acid to HCl and to phenol. B, HCl greater than, HCl is greater than ethanoic acid, and ethanoic acid is greater than phenol. C, phenol is greater than HCl. HCl is greater than ethanoic acid. Then D, phenol is greater than ethanoic acid, and ethanoic acid is greater than. The correct answer is B. HCl is greater than ethanoic acid, and ethanoic acid is greater than phenol. So the correct answer is B. 33. In the electrolysis of copper 2 sulfate using copper electrode, the anode, if we use copper as the anode, that's what it's saying, the anode gains mass. B, the anode loses mass. C, the anode remains unchanged. D, produces gas. The correct answer is B. The anode will always lose mass. You see, copper metal used as electrode will melt away, so it loses mass. Question 34. What is the color of ion 3 ion in solution? A, green, B, yellow or brown, C, blue, and then D, pink. The correct answer for ion 3 solution is yellow or brown. B, yellow or brown in color. 35. Which of these is a conjugate diene? Conjugate diene meaning we have two unsaturated bonds in this compound. Number 1,3-butadiene, B, ethene, C, cyclohexene, D, benzene. As you can see the name, The correct answer is 1,3-butadiene. 1,3-butadiene. A, correct answer. 36. Which process is used to separate crude oil into components? A, crystallization. B, simple distillation. C, fractional distillation. Then D, filtration. The correct answer is fractional distillation. It's a method used to separate petroleum into their different fractions. 37. In water treatment, alum is used to what? Kill bacteria. B, remove hardness. C, coagulate particles. D, neutralize acidity. The correct answer is C. Alum is used to coagulate, particles. They are coagulants used for coagulating particles. 38. Which of the following will not form a buffer solution? Buffer solution is a solution of acid and their weak base, and their weak salt. Weak acid and their salt. A, which of the following will not form a buffer solution? A, ethanoic acid and sodium ethanoate. HCl and sodium chloride. Ammonium hydroxide and ammonium chloride. Triazocarbonate 4 acid and sodium hydrogen carbonate. The correct answer is B. This is not a weak acid but a strong acid and it's salt. So the correct answer is B. Sodium chloride and sodium HCl and sodium chloride. Correct answer B. 39. Which pair of compound is most likely to form ideal solution? Two pair of compound, we have water and ethanol, benzene and hexane, water and oil, and then acetone and chloroform. The correct answer is benzene and hexane. B. Question 40, which is going to be the last question for today. It says the main ore of aluminium is A, cryolite, B, bauxite, C, hematite, D, magnetite. The correct answer is B, bauxite. Although cryolite is also an ore of aluminium, but the main one is B, bauxite. So thank you for today's class. Please, if you have any comment or question, go down to the comment section and drop your question. We shall attend to you. And don't forget to please share, like, and press the subscription button so that I can always get you informed whenever we post new videos. Thank you.